Hello and welcome to this week's Cosa Nostra, the episode after party. So before we get chatting tonight, here is a little recap of what has happened so far in the past 4 or 5 episodes. Hopefully the sound will work. Cosa Nostra.
8:26 p.m. Alana is asked to murder Carrie Jones.
There we go. Here we go. So here's a recap of what has happened. Here we go. You missed on Cosa Nostra.
8:26 p.m. Alana is asked to murder Carrie Jones.
I'm thinking kill her.
Hi, my name's Alana. I'm 22 and I'm here to apply for the thing.
You can do this. It's just a body. It's just death. Harry, I think we're sisters. I think we are.
Before, when I said she was living a happier life, she never gave me a yes back.
Is she gone? Is she dead? Alana! Hello? So then we go. Carrie Jones is murdered, which that is alive and moved to left.
I've forgotten everything. Or have I? Came from the cash.
They know about us. Someone knows about us.
Alana,
You're the only one who can trust right now.
Carrie never left the house about her phone fully charged.
The crew decided they can track down the phone with just its password on a website.
I'm in. Addie is in the police station.
Their name is Sheriff Daniels, my name is Sheriff Brown, and you're under arrest.
Anthony's messaged me. She's off to jail.
Alana, this means you're in charge now.
Not my fault. I just want to carry on where my father started. It's not my fault. My father isn't here. I know you don't know. You just own up.
Alright, it's not my fault. He did what he did. They're on to us.
Don't worry, tomorrow there'll be one less member.
You found someone?
Yep, tracking around myself.
Madame, you're under arrest.
We interrupt.
The question is, who was behind the door? Oh, there was big echo. I'm sorry. I realised there was big echo. So if you would like to know who was behind the door, make sure that you have watched this week's episode. Yeah. So let us know in the comments. Ask us your questions and give us your comments in the live chat. So we're going to get started chatting to some of our cast members. But first is time for our one and only segment, our one, only and favourite segment on this show. It's time for the Star Fashion Show. So this week's theme was memes. Yes, that is right. This week's theme was memes. So here we go.
I'm back.
First on the runway tonight, we have Lucy.
I'm the smell like beef kid. I smell like beef.
Next on our runway, we have. Oh, that's a bit loud. Next on our runway, we have Charlie.
I'm Frozen Junior, lads. Good old Sven. And some red bones, the classic dance moment. Can I get some rees, please? Can I hear some rees?
Whee! On our runway is Henry.
My dad is a something. My dad's got a
Next on the runway is me, and I've got a melon. Next on our runway is Lip. And that brings us to the end of this week. And that brings us to the end of this week's Star Fashion Show. So let's get chatting to our cast. So, looking at our creative team, we just got one more episode left now. Hey, so we haven't started writing it or filming it yet because Eurovision is actually next weekend, and we kind of. So next week's episode is unfortunately being delayed by a week, so you will get the next episode Saturday, 29th of May at 8 p.m. However, Search for Next Star is not being delayed. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to vote for Search for Next Star. We currently have, let's have a look, I haven't checked in a while. We currently have nearly 40 votes, and it would be amazing to get to 50. 50 voters would be amazing. So check out the link in our bio or the link in the description of the most recent Search for Next Star, episode to vote. So yeah, it's going to be very, very exciting. And as you know, just like last season, our 6 semi-finalists will actually be in our next show.
Mm-hmm.
And for some people, I'm not going to say who, but for some people, it is going to be their last show.
That's sad.
So yeah. So guys, what did you think of this week's episode?
Yeah. Oh, let me know.
Okay, so it was cool. I'm on the other editor's side, so I see more like problem. I forgot to add some stuff, a Brooklyn Nine-Nine thing, and then there was a bit of an error. But apart from that, it was cool. My favorite episode is still episode 3, though.
Lucy?
I enjoyed it. Filming was hectic, really hectic. But we got there in the end. We produced an episode, and I enjoyed it. But yeah, my favorite's still episode 3.
Okay. My favorite episode also still episode 3. However, episode 4 is a very close contender. I liked episode 5. There were just obviously, yeah, like Lip said, 1 or 2 things that obviously would have been nice to add, but I still really like the way that it turned out. So yeah. So guys, are you excited for episode 6?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sad though.
Episode?
This is like my favorite thing I've ever done with Star, so I'm really sad it's gonna be over.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to find out who the mole is because I actually do not know. Okay. Yeah, okay, people. But yeah, it's exciting. It's sad, but at the same time, no, not because I've stressed a lot with editing, and then I make mistakes and then I get mad. But yeah, I like this project a lot, and it was really different to what we usually do in Star. So I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah. I also think this project as a whole, because me and Liv can't decide what we want to do with me in our future, and this like project has given us like an insight of to what like the more so acting side of it is like.
Exactly.
So I think that's really interesting.
Yeah, I've honestly, this has been one of, if not my favorite show to write. I've really enjoyed writing it, just like developing the storyline a bit more than like trying to condense it into an hour show. Because when you think about it all together, this show is going to be about 22 hours long, and obviously
3 hours.
with
2 free hours, yeah.
2-3 hours, and
20
obviously
minutes an episode.
Oh yeah.
there's 6 episodes.
6 for 20.
Oh yes, 2 hours. I'm so bad at math.
You get straight A's. I don't understand the logic.
I've really liked it. I've really liked doing it, and I've really liked writing it. Like I said, it's been really fun to develop the storyline and add in like funny end credit scenes and stuff like that. Like that musical scene, I think is one of my favorite.
I did notice a mistake from the editor's side because like the editor was a bit. I don't know if she was drunk or something.
We need to fire her.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah. Anyway.
So yeah, well, thank you very much for talking to us.
No problem.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye. Well, I think we're going to come back to them and we're going to play a game hopefully soon. So, Cast, if you have any suggestions for games, let me know. So next we're talking to Henry, Charlie, and Taya. Hey guys. Obviously, Henry, you had one of the most comedic scenes in the show this week, the Wheelie Cool Bins advert. What did you think of that?
I've really enjoyed it. Like, honestly, it's this like journey throughout this whole like Cosa Nostra is honestly like been such a good experience because, as like Lip and Lucy were saying, like, oh, what if they wanted to go into acting and film instead of actually like musical theatre and things like that. So like, it's been a really good opportunity, and it's so different to what we've usually been doing in Star. So it's a nice like change.
Yeah. What have you thought of Cosa Nostra as an experience, Tara and Charlie?
You go first.
Go on, you can go first.
No, you go first.
Well, obviously I agree because I'm like full on musical theatre. Like if you know me, I'm always singing, acting, dancing around my room and everything, full on musical theatre. So it's actually been really nice to do something different and focus on a sitcom that my closest friends have written, and it is amazing and I love it and I want more.
I completely agree. I love it all, and I think like the process has been very different but really fun. And as many of you guys know, we literally found out the mole earlier, like so we didn't know what it was, and it was nice to not know, and then nice to get a surprise as well afterwards.
Mm-hmm. And without giving it away, what are your opinions on who the mole is?
I knew it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think lots of us had suspicions, and I think when we were going through all our clues, that changed our perspective then when we found out what it was, because let's just say it might not be as hidden as you think.
I literally wrote a conspiracy theory on the 24th of April and it was right.
Yeah, one thing that I am actually meaning to do with the cast is I am waiting to I'm hoping not right now, but either on messages tonight or after Search for Next Star at like 9:15. I'm just interested to hear everyone's opinions like properly and about who they thought the mole was. Obviously, we're not going to have that here because we don't want to give it away.
Yeah, can do.
So, guys, what has been your favourite episode so far?
Episodes 1 and 2.
1.
Henry, what was your favourite?
I'm episode 3 or episode 1 because like episode 1 was like it was the start of Cosa Nostra, so
yeah,
started all off.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of our journey, and now our journey's coming to an end next week or the week after because of Eurovision.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring back Lucy and Lip now. I'm going to play a fun, very, very good game of Cosa Nostra. Would you rather? Wow. Would you rather work for the police or work for the mafia?
Mafia, for sure. I got it. Yeah.
Me just chewing my gum. Yeah, the mafia.
The mafia.
Okay, I'm the only one that's different, but I don't want to, like, you know, be in a mafia, so I'm going to say police.
Oh!
The police, because I think the mafia, like the police, you can do a lot more investigating, whereas like the mafia, you kill people and then it's kind of it.
Yeah. It's more fun to be a police, I think. I don't know something that I'm neither, but
I'm going to say police too, obviously. Okay, so would you rather? Let's think of a would you rather.
None.
Oh, would you rather be part of the Jones family or be part of Antonia's family?
Oh God.
Lucy?
I heard Jones and then that was the end. You cut out.
Oh, would you rather be part of the Jones family or Antonia's family?
Oh, Antonia. I wouldn't want to mess with her.
Charlie?
Antonia's because I could be like a mole inside Antonia's family and go get your girl. Antonia's not the mole, by the way.
Taya?
I'm literally the most innocent person here. I want to be in the Joneses family.
Henry?
Only the Joneses family because they get a lot of money for their job.
Ooh, that's a good choice, actually. Lip?
I need that money.
Antonia's family because I am Antonia, so.
I'd like a bit of a risk, to be honest. I'm going to say Antonia's family.
I like a bit of a risk.
Ellen, I want
Okay.
the money.
So, our final question for today. Would you rather... Oh, I'm trying to think. Would you rather... Does anybody have any suggestions for would you rather?
Would you rather be the mole or be the person trying to investigate the mole?
Ooh, that's a good question. Lip, mole or be the person investigating the mole?
Mole, because I feel like it would be more fun to like sneak around and investigating. It's just like trying to catch the guy and not he catches you. So.
Oh, very nice. Henry?
The mole, just because like I feel like being a mole would be a vibe.
Lucy?
The mole.
Very nice. Taya?
I'd like to be the person investigating.
I think I'd want to be the investigator because then you could get loads of cool stuff. And I really want like one of those. I really want like a gun, and I really want one of those UV things where you can be like, and like you can see what they did.
Yeah, I'd like to be the investigator too. Well, that is for this week's Cosa Nostra episode 5. So we will not be here next week. However, we will be here the week after, 29th of May, for our big
You
season.
know what we should do next week is we should do like a giant recap.
Yes, we'll probably do something like that. And also, the Cosa Nostra, the musical theme, will be uploaded separately. And we still have Search for Next Star on next week. If you haven't already, make sure to view. We have had 41 responses. And we have a Search for Next Star results show at 9 p.m. with a very, very special Dynamite Class reunion.
We got to go get into costume. Bye, guys.
I'm in costume. Woohoo!
Bye.
I'm gonna be
Thanks for watching. Bye.